Cooper Marcher here. Imagine loving your cats so much that upon your passing away, you leave them all your inheritance and a mansion to live in. Sounds a bit eccentric and over the top, right? Well, for the heroine of today's story, that was a perfectly normal thing to do. An 84-year-old lady named Nancy Sauer used to be a proud Tampa resident in Florida, a successful businesswoman and an avid shopaholic and fashionista. Sadly, she passed away on November 26, 2022. Her death affected many of her friends and local Tampa residents, but what shocked them most was the unusual request in her will. According to the Tampa Bay Times, Nancy stated in her will that her 7 beloved Persian cats, Cleopatra, Goldfinger, Leo, Midnight, Napoleon, Snowball, and Squeaky, were to remain in their family home. Otherwise, moving and separation will only upset them, which is something Nancy wanted to avoid at all costs. Nancy's friend told the Tampa Bay Times about the love her late friend had for her precious cats. The deal is that the house was not to be sold until the last cat passed away. She loved them so much. Nancy's South Tampa estate was estimated to be worth $2.5 million. Moreover, according to an executive director of the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, Nancy also left her cats with an undefined inheritance to cover all their needs. Sherry said it was substantial, enough to cover the cats' food, medical, and grooming bills forever. They're young. They're only 5 years old. The Persians can be expensive and persnickety. No one can deny it. This saint of a lady really made sure her fluff balls were taken care of. All 7 of Nancy's cats lived in luxurious feline dreams alone in the home for around 6 months when a Hillsborough County judge declared they should be moved. The judge thought the cats shouldn't be living alone in the big house, but rather somewhere where they could receive better care. Sadly, the cats went up for adoption, but Sherry promised she would try her best to keep them together and find them a loving family and a forever home. She said, if adopted, she left money to fund all vet care, all grooming, all food, and whatever these cats need. We're going to take care of them because of Nancy's request, which is great. Allegedly, Nancy left around $300,000 for her cat's expenses. With this money, the Humane Society would be able to reimburse future owners. All they must do is bring in receipts for any cat expenses. Despite specifically stating in her will that she does not want her cats to be placed in another home, that's exactly what happened to all 7 of her Persians. Was that the right thing to do? Many people online were heartbroken when they read about what happened, and most of them wondered why they couldn't just appoint a live-in guardian. Because who wouldn't want to live in a luxurious home with 7 adorable felines, right? I personally think it would have been a better solution, and Nancy's wishes should have been followed. What do you think? Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.